Hey everyone, Jeff Sarver from The Practical Drummer. I want to show you another flam fill. It's actually with Swiss triplets, phrased as 16th notes. So it's going to, again, accentuate the 4/3 polyrhythm with a dotted 8th note. So essentially, if I start on 1, it's 1 E and da, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and da 1. Back to 1. So we're going to use one measure of the polyrhythm. Okay, and so the sticking is this. I'll play it in triplets because it's a Swiss triplet. It's a group of 3. Okay, so again, applied to 16th notes, which are groups of 4, it's going to create that polyrhythm. But essentially, it's a flam. I'm going to do the principal note with the left hand, the flam stroke the preceding note with the grace note before the principal note with the right hand. So it's going to go 1 ta ta. 1 ta ta. So there's 2 left hands, okay? Essentially without the flam it's 1 ta ta. So left, left, right. Okay? But I want to add the flam in. So right after the last right there, before the downbeat, you're going to add a second right hand in to make that flam. See? See, there's a double right hand to make that flam just before the preceding note. So you've got to really get the feel of having that fat sound. Okay, you don't want to hit together. That's not a flam. Okay, grace note low, principal note high. Okay, that's the flam, but the sticking is flam left right. Okay, so that's it. Okay, up to speed. Okay, so you get that. So that's phrased as triplets. 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, 3 ta-ta, 4 ta-ta, and it falls right in line with the quarter note. It's fairly easy, okay? Every time you flam, it'll be on with the quarter note. Okay? But we want to phrase this as 16th notes now. So we want to apply this three-stroke rhythm to 16th notes. And that's going to sound like this. If I count it out slow, 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da. It ends on a da flam, da 1. Okay? So 1 E and da. Okay? But now we got to phrase that with the 16th with the quarter note on the left foot. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2, 3, 4 E and a 1 more time. 3, 4 E and a 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, so that's the rhythm, slow. And you can practice it slow. You know, the cool thing about this fill is it's really good at any tempo. So if I play a slow 16th note groove, so you can see I didn't get it quite right the first time, but the second and third times I got it right. So, you know, you're training your brain to think about this, right? Again, with the quarter note, 1 E and da, 2 E and da, so and so forth. You've got to really chunk it down to make sure that whatever note you're playing, sometimes there's a left hand on an E or a downbeat, or an and a da. Sometimes the right hand is on an E or a da. So you really gotta focus. 1 E and da, 2 E and da, 3 E and da, 4 E and da, 1. Okay? So once you get that though, you can bring the speed up. 2, 3, 4. Okay? So as the speed comes up, I sometimes don't flam on the duh. I just go 4E and 1. So just single strokes. Because you end on a 4E and instead of going duh with a flam, I just go duh with a single. Especially as it gets faster, you know. Okay, so you can even get faster than that. You know, you can get as fast as you can do it cleanly, right? To get these flam sounds. Let me try to get that going. Let me just get the... So again, get as fast as you can go. I could still hear the flams in there. It's all phrased according to 16th notes, accentuating the 4/3. You can hear that, right? You can hear that polyrhythm. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Okay? And so again, try it at different tempos. Slow 16th note groove, medium, and then as fast as you can go. It's great for, you know, some up-tempo jazz stuff, you know. You know, something like that. Of course, I just lost my stick, but you get the gist, right? So you can do it between the snare and the cymbal. You can do it between the cymbals. You know, so you're getting the sticking. Again, you can do it slow. You know, you can create all different kind of rhythms. It could be kind of spacey, out of time. But again, you're using this concept of a Swiss triplet, left, left, right, with the flam just before that first left, which means that you've got to play another right in between that last right hand. So it's, remember, before the downbeat, I'm playing that preceding grace note. 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta. So there's a double right hand. Instead of just, right, I'm playing, there's kind of a rolling feel there. Once you get the hang of it though, and you really get that flam sound, the sky's the limit. It's really great. It's a great fill to use on a single sound source. You know, it could be any style. If you play some reggae, for instance, you know. Something like that. Again, I'm just playing off the cuff here, but you can really integrate this into any style of music. It fits great. You can play it as triplets, or you can play it as a polyrhythm in the 4/3. Okay, so practice that, check it out, and have some fun. Take care.